Tafans. I think we had a technical glitch, so sorry for that breaking transmission. And we are back. So if you just rejoining, spread the message to your community, invite everyone to come back because we are at the point of the presentation that is most interesting. All right. So I don't know where we disconnected with you at any point. So I'm just going to start here and just go ahead to wrap this up and then get to present to you our compensation plan proper. All right, so this is testimonial from our hand of our user. Okay, so every other detail about it you get with the document when you open it up. So and then we have testimonials from Dubai, we have from UK, and all of that. So want to ask you if there is any question at all, if there is anything stopping you from getting started. If you are just joining us for the very first time and you have questions, drop them in the chat room on the Zoom on the YouTube live session, and all those questions will be getting to us. We're going to be attending to every single question as much as we can before this presentation is over. All right, so I'm going to share my screen again, and right now introduce you to our compensation plan. The previous document I just shared with you is the document that you could use to introduce people to Tafabot as a leader, share the experience, help them see how they can onboard and all of that. But now, if you are recruiting leaders, if you want to share with people our bonuses, then this is the document you want to use, okay? So we call it the Tafabot Leadership and Reward System. So who are our Tafabot leaders? These are people like you who came across the Tafabot opportunity. They just studied it and they saw the opportunity and became serious ambassadors of the platform, sharing the opportunities across the world. We currently have users in over 85 countries, some of whom, most of whom we have never ever met. And we hope to meet you one day. If you're a leader, you're doing something, it won't be long. Someday, somehow, your impact will have Tafabot officially launched in your country, and we're going to be meeting in person. It's going to be so amazing. Okay, so these are our Tafabot leaders. They are individuals who just came across our platform, but they are committed to building a massive business for themselves and for people through our platform. There are 5 ways we reward everyone who decides to join our affiliate system as a leader. We'll have a direct bonus, we'll have the team bonus, we'll have the mirror bonus, and then we'll have the renewal bonuses, and then the lifestyle bonuses. And the direct bonus is very simple. When someone signs up with your referral link and joins Tafabot, all right, for helping us to spread that news to that person, instead of us paying one marketing agency, we'll give you that money and say thank you. So someone that did $1,000 license, signing up with your referral link, you immediately get $200 as a bonus from us for doing that work. And there are many persons who have done this, referring several hundreds, some thousands of people in both their direct and indirect generations. And we're so proud of this individual. So 20% direct bonus from anyone who signs up under you, and there is no limit. Okay, so you could sign up directly, 200 persons, 300 persons, 5 persons, 2 persons, 1 person, it doesn't matter. It is a unilevel system, and there's no limit to how many persons that can connect to you directly. And for each one of them, you gain 20%. And that's what our referral bonus is all about. Then we'll have the team bonuses. And the team bonuses are 3 in number. We'll have team sales, we'll have team profits, and then we'll have team upgrade bonuses. So what's a team sale bonus? So whenever someone refers someone, and that person is not your, let's say from your 2nd generation, 3rd generation, 4th generation, up until 15th generation, this is talking of thousands of persons. If any single person buys a license from that entire ecosystem, you are going to get rewarded from that package, and it's coming a whole 40% is distributed across this entire zone. I'm going to show you an image that demonstrates that in a very simple way. Then for the team profit bonus, when someone makes a profit of, let's say, $1,000 on Tafabot, the person will have paid Tafabot $100. From that $100, initially we were distributing $50 to the community. But right now, we have stepped it up. We are distributing 80 full percent, which is $80 from that $1,000 to the entire community. And what this means is that every single day, let me rephrase, every single second that someone makes a profit within your network, you get paid. We have people who are making on daily basis right now $500, $2,000 daily, $3,000, not because they are trading, but simply because people in their network are trading, and Tafabot keeps rewarding them with snippets of that. And right now it's going to boomerang because we are going from 50 to 80%, and that's how robust this particular reward is. And then we have the upgrade bonus. So initially, if someone upgrades on the platform, it goes directly to you, but right now we've expanded it. So the upgrade bonus happens over 15 generations. So those same thousands of persons in your network, if any single one of them upgrades to a higher license, you're going to get something from that. And it's amazing. Okay, so it means that literally from your entire 15 generations, you are earning something. So this is an illustration on how that is broken down from different generations. So from your first generation, you are earning complete 35%, whether that 500 or 200 or 2,000 of them. From your second generation, you're earning 30%, cumulatively 9%, all the way down to your 15th generation, where you're still earning 12% cumulatively from the team sales bonus, from the team profit bonus, and from the team upgrade bonus. And then this is an illustration of the team sales. So let's say all these persons begin to sign up people and it begins to grow to thousands and hundreds. All these persons are all still within your network, and it is distributed among them. Percentages are taken from all of them whenever they buy a license, and then it is paid to you. Okay, so when you have the document, you take a closer look and you understand it more. So this is the team of profit bonus. Is different from this. Take note. You see it changes from profit to sales and sales to profit. So this place is the same illustration, but this time around we are distributing 80% of every money that we are paid as a company. We are distributing it back to you in the entire network. All right. Then we have the team upgrade bonus. So whenever anyone in the network upgrades their license, you still gain something, and it's amazing. All right, so right now we have a Tafabot leadership ranking system. All right, so this ranking system is to create a model where we're able to celebrate leaders who are doing amazing work. And how does it work? All right, so the team bonuses are unlocked at various leadership ranks. So the higher you grow in your rank, the more leadership rewards you are able to access from your entire global network. Okay, so let me just show you with a diagram. Very easy. You have here, we'll have level 1, level 2, level 3, up until level 6. Steel, bronze, silver, gold, diamond, and emerald. All right, so these are the conditions to getting on those ranks. And we made them to be extremely simple. For example, for you to get to rank 2, which is the second level, you just have to have 3 persons directly under you. All right, and then you just have to have 20 persons in your entire 15 generation of network. So this is what people achieve with a snap of a finger, and automatically you are earning over 48% from your first and your second generation. So the moment you get to level 2, you unlock your first and second generation. At level 3, once you meet these conditions, you unlock 65% from your first to your 4th generation. And by the time you get to level 4, you unlock 77% from your first to your 6th generation. And by the time you get to level 5, you unlock 97% bonuses from your first to your 10th generation. And by the time you get our highest rank, which is extremely simple, a total of 30 leaders, 30 persons you have signed up. This is the highest level of our compensation plan, the highest level of our ranking. And all it takes is these small numbers. You are going to be unlocking a whooping 140% from your entire 15 generations. Okay, so we have some images to illustrate this for you in a way so that it will make sense with figures. So let's assume you have affiliates that are paying $100 of Tafa fuel in an entire month. This is how it is broken down in distribution. From your first generation, you gain 10%. From your second generation, you gain 8%. all the way to your 15th generation, where you are also still earning 10%. So this is how we distribute the money. You get $10 from everyone in your first generation, $8 from everyone in your second generation, $6, $5, 4, 3, 2, and then 3 again, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 10. It just goes up and then it goes down and then it goes up again. So everyone in your network that is trading and making profits continues to contribute $10, $8, $2, and all of that. So just to put this in perspective, this is what it's going to be like. So let's say in your first generation, right, you have 3 persons. Let's say I signed up Sam, right, and then maybe 2 other persons, and then they go on to also invite others. And remember, the beautiful thing about this referral system is this is not about a product that is tangible, that you must worry about shipping and all of those logistics. This is an access to improving your financial life. So the market is vast. Everyone just wants it. And number 2, being that the result is there, people are making money, and there is guarantee for people never losing their money. So there has not been any person I spoke to about Tafabot that didn't sign up. I've never had a bounce, not one, right? So I just wish I'm a Tafabot user, right? Because there are so many things I cannot do from my privileged position. So that's just for that. But then there has not been any single person I said, hey, let me show you Tafabot, and this is what it does, and they don't sign up. So let's say you have this affiliate system growing for you. This is what you begin to earn from each rank. Look at the end of my screen here. You have $30, $72, $162, up until you're earning $143 million every single month, just on the thesis that your network are just paying $100 fuel every month. Okay, it could be more, it could be less. So these are hypothetical figures. And then when you apply to the leadership ranking system at the level 1, even if you have not referred anybody and all of that, this is what you have capacity to be earning on a monthly basis, not from your trade, just from your referral system. And then at the bronze level, you could be earning $102 every single month from the system, because people are trading. So that's the onus and the focus of the entire industry. It's just trading. So whether you do anything else or not, every single month you go with $102. And then at silver, you are going with $669. At gold, you have $3,838. At the diamond, you are going with $259,000. And at the emerald, that's where you jump to $194 million. And it's amazing. All right. So I remember, these rewards are not coming simply because someone signed up on Tafabot. This because you're always thinking about sustainability in a system. How is this money coming about? Tafabot is like, Sam, permit me to say this, you're gonna laugh. Tafabot is like a smooth criminal, right? You know that song by Michael Jackson? You've been struck by a smooth criminal. That's what Tafabot is. So you have Tafabot sneaks into an exchange, and then it picks money from there, and then it comes out and throws it into the Tafabot community. That is how every money you see on this screen is generated and distributed. So that's why it is sustainable. All right. So it's not like we're recycling money within the community from the money that the system has. No, every money that is distributed is a money that we earned from a bigger ecosystem called exchanges. Binance, for instance, is doing on a daily basis over $40 billion of volume. And Tafabot, for example, in the last 7 days, our users did several thousands of dollars of profits. But that doesn't scratch the volume of Binance in 1 hour, so that you understand where this entire revenue is coming from. So the sustainability is on the fact that the revenue that we are distributing is a little cup of water from the ocean of wealth that crypto provides in liquidity. All right. So having said that, I think this very last thing I said is extremely important for you whenever you're making this presentation, so that people understand it. Okay, because once people don't understand it, they'll call it a pyramid scheme. And every pyramid scheme must collapse, must collapse. All right. So what is mirror bonus? Mirror bonus is the fee that every mirror owner is able to charge the community who are copying him is just 2%. But funny enough, that 2% right now, let's say you have 3,000 persons who are copying you and you're making $0.5 from them every day, 0.5 from each of them. In every single day, you are doing $1,500 as a gift and as a bonus to you just because you own a mirror. That may not even be up to your profit as a trader, but you are gaining that from having a mirror. We have people who are currently earning 4,000, 3,000, 2,100, 500, varying because they just started their journey, and those who have been there for a long time, and it's amazing. So if you want to own a mirror, it's simple. Just continue to trade. That's why your new app is different. You don't have to delete a bot. When you're done doing a trade on a particular bot, edit that bot, switch it to another market, and continue using it. Our algorithm continues to track that particular bot to see that that bot has achieved a particular lifespan. We don't mention it because it continues to update. The more we have more users trading, the algorithm continues to increase the standard to make sure that it is just the best of the best of the committed people that are permitted to have a mirror. So allow your bot to continue to run. Even when you're done in a trade, don't maybe say, I created this particular bot for BNB trade. No. If you're not doing BNB trade, edit it and trade Ethereum with it. Edit it and trade SXP with it. So always use a number of bots. Let's say you have just 10 bots. Use those 10 bots repeatedly and repeatedly. Let them always be running on trades. So it is going to achieve the lifespan the algorithm will track for it, and also the profits are really natural. So once it achieves the profit margin for that particular period of target for people who are permitted to own a mirror, automatically you are notified that this particular bot can now publish as a mirror and people can copy it. So do you see that? So the moment you become published, nobody takes it down again, except you violate the rules, okay, which are open for those who join to create a mirror. The rules are just there telling you how to follow the instructions, because no user is permitted to lose money because they copied the mirror. It will never happen again on Tafabot. Any mirror provider that violates the mirror rules automatically is disbanded from the system, protecting all those who are copying that particular mirror, give them profit and close their trades. And they are notified that that particular mirror provider has violated the term of a mirror. His trading activity or her trading activity is putting your capital at risk. Please don't ever copy that person again. Find another mirror provider to copy. That's how much stringent we are on the mirror to make sure that all our users are not just enjoying profit, but are also having peace of mind knowing that Tafabot is looking out for their interest. All right, so that's what the mirror bonus is all about. So these are all mirror trading. You just go to our app, you see your mirror trading, you click copy, and you're good. Okay, so all I've just explained is just there. So the renewal bonus, right, is what happens every year. So at the end of the year, all those in your network are renewing their license. Remember, at the end of the year is not December. Okay, you saw join Tafabot in July last year. In a couple of months' time, it will be end of year for that person. Okay, if someone else joined in January, it will be by January next year that the license is expiring. So anytime someone who has a Tafabot license in your network renews their license, you still gain your direct bonus, you still gain your indirect bonuses from all your team of 15th generation. Okay, and it's amazing. So you could just say that you have built a house and you are collecting rent every year from Tafabot. It's amazing. All right. So we're now entering the sweetest part of our comp plan. And I'm almost tempted to ask Sam to talk about it, but I'll just give a little, and then at some point, Sam, I would like you to say some things on this place. I want you to understand what we did in this lifestyle bonus is unique. It's non-existent anywhere in the industry. Why do I say so? We have exhausted all potentials of giving money away in our system. In most platforms out there, everything about let's say giving out a vehicle or giving out houses and all of those stuff are only possible from the repeat sales. Things like people are buying this every month or doing that. And for us in Tafabot, that thing is what you call Tafafio, and that is what we call team profit, which we have already given out a whooping 80% away. So what we did here, so that you understand it, is that we just said, if you achieve a particular milestone of sales, Remember, we have already paid out 40%. So if your entire team have done $1 million, we have already paid out $400,000 from it. As a company, we still have 600,000. From that 600,000 that we should have held back and say, wow, this is what makes us a big company. We, from that money, immediately now begin to create new bonuses that we're distributing to all our users. I'm making this explanation so that you also understand it, so that when you present to your own community, they also will understand it. And this is just for you to understand that our goal as a company is not just to enrich the company and build something amazing for ourselves. We want to build something that is most rewarding in the entire industry, whether in crypto or in the network marketing industry, right? So what this does for us is that if we have a billion persons on our platform and we are generating just $1 from those billion persons, we would have become more profitable as an organization than if we are servicing 10,000 persons that are giving us $1,000 each. So that's how we are looking at this. We're looking at the long term, we're looking at the large volume, we're looking at how many persons we can help. And in doing that, we ourselves as an organization are then getting profitable. So that's what the lifestyle bonuses are all about, and that's how they come about. So we're giving out a lot of stuff, and I'm going to go straight into it. All I've just explained to you right now are these things that you're seeing on the screen. So no need to read them again and again. So now, once for you to achieve our first lifestyle bonus, all you have to do is to get to level 3. Let it be that you're already at level 3, meaning that you have a total of, I think, is it 8 persons that you have referred, and maybe 100 persons in your 15th generation, just something very simple. Once you've achieved that, you are already qualified or semi-qualified for a lifestyle bonus. The only thing that remaining is for your entire team. Remember, your team means 15 generations. So once your 15th generation achieves a cumulative $150,000 of team sales from whooping 15 generation, automatically you qualify for our first leadership bonus, our first lifestyle bonus. And what's that? It's an exclusive business club membership where you get access to the top of business educators in the industry from across the world. I wanted to mention them, but let me not mention because we have not signed the deals with the two that we are discussing with. But your favorite influencers that you watch on TV will be in the same forum with you on Discord, sharing ideas with you as a business person. All right. So that's an amazing thing. And then when we have our conferences, you guys meet, interface, exchange ideas, and you could learn from one another. And not just that, is the opportunity for you to be in a small group that continues to grow, right? Of like-minded individuals. You share ideas, you learn, hold weekly, monthly business club meetings, and share ideas and opportunities from across the world. Sam, there was one we attended at Dubai, right? You remember where they were discussing to join this business club, you have to pay $50,000. But what they do there is that they meet once every 2 months and they discuss the most viable business opportunities and venture opportunities in crypto. And when they're done discussing it, everyone goes home, invests $2 million, $10 million in it, and they just forget it. And then, bam, 6 months later, everything they put in has turned to several hundreds of millions and all of that. That's what a business club is all about. So you meet, take advantage of ideas that is not open in the public and do that. So it's more than money can buy. And then you also get a Hugo Boss wristwatch branded with your name, your country, and the amazing thing that you're doing. All right. So that's the first level on our lifestyle bonus. And then the second level on our lifestyle bonus is where we get to meet you. All right. We'll bring you all the way from wherever you are. This very level, for you to reach it, is that you are at level 3. All our lifestyle bonuses is from level 3 and above. So we did it that way so that many persons can qualify. Our goal is just for as many persons to benefit from this. So if you're at level 3 and your entire 15th generation achieves $1 million of sales, right? Automatically, we also qualify you to have a 5-star, not holiday trip, couple trip So if you have your wife, your partner, your husband, whoever it is, you want to come along on that trip, and Tafabot funds that entire trip, but it doesn't stop there. When you're going home, we don't give you a handshake. We'll give you $10,000 to say, hey, go home and just tell people you didn't just come for a holiday. I have an evidence. It's amazing. So it's going to be a 5-star trip. You are arriving at the airport. We'll have Lambos waiting for you. We'll have a red carpet waiting for you. The best of the hotels in Dubai and all of that. So we then have at this level. So Sam, I know you love cars a lot. You drive a lot of crazy cars. So you're going to talk about all the cars we have here. All right. So this is lifestyle bonus 3. And once someone reaches $3 million team sales and is at level 3, they get rewarded with this amazing car valued at $40,000. I want you from this point to just talk about these vehicles. You love vehicles. I think in the last,
Amazing.
yeah, let me say something because people are listening to this. I think in the last 4 years, some have used 6 cars, right? From Porsche to a lap. Just you just keep loving cars, 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 and it's just as though we're two sides of a coin. I don't like too much of cars, but some love too much of cars. And Sam, tell us about these cars. All right.
Amazing. In Tafabot, we don't just want you to be like every other trader out there who are stuck with their screen. You're 24/7 exhausted on your screen. We want you to have a life, right? Which is what Tafabot provide. The ability where you can be in the beach or in the yacht with your friends. You could be sipping coffee and you're making money. You don't have to be stationed somewhere to make money. Beyond that, we also want you to have a luxury lifestyle, like Doctor just explained. So when you do get to your third lifestyle bonus level, we're going to be giving you the Detour Dashing car. Now, this is one of the most amazing car this year, 2023, that will thrill your mind. When you do enter this one, it's going to feel like you are in your own personal private jet. It is super luxurious, super amazing, and this is just our entry level to tell you well done for being able to get to $3 million of total sales from all of your 15 level cumulatively. And when you do surpass that, we are going to move to the next level of cars so that when we do have the Tafabot meetup, which we're going to soon start having from next month, when we do have the Tafabot OG gets together, we want to be sure that people are driving in from different levels of cars. You're driving in with your dashing detox, super luxurious, super amazing. But we want to make sure that the leader next to you who brought you in is also driving in from a Porsche Macan 2023 that has achieved up to what $5.5 million. So if you've gotten in your cumulative 15 level $5.5 million, you're going to be receiving a Porsche Macan 2023. All of these are 100% brand new, and we're going to be handing the key to you. This is currently valued at $100,000. And the next is the lifestyle bonus 5. This I love this especially a lot. Like Doctor said, this is so amazing. This is the point. If you love fast driving, like I do, I love fast driving. I love to go really fast. And one of the benefits of fast driving is that it gives you more time. You get to spend more time with your wife, more time with your family. Because if you could have gotten home in 30 minutes, you're going to get home in 15 minutes. Why you drive the super turbo? Doctor is laughing at this point, but this is the reality.
Okay.
We want you to drive turbo, right? And
Yeah.
when you do get to lifestyle bonus 5, where all of your team cumulatively has done 10.5 million, we're going to be handing over to you the Porsche GTS 2023. This is currently valued at $450,000. This is going to be your ride. We want to see you drive this when your kid goes to school. It's like, what car does your dad drive? You say he drives a Porsche GT 2023. And
Amazing.
that is an amazing place to be. We want you to have that lifestyle. But if you're a maverick and you're able to move beyond that, you now drive a Porsche GT 2023. Next, we want to give you a lifestyle that also suits you driving a Porsche. So when you do get to lifestyle bonus 6 and all of your team has done a total of $20 million in 15 levels, you're going to be rewarded with a 2-bedroom luxurious apartment in the heart of Dubai, Dubai Creek Harbor. So if you love the Burj Khalifa, the building bigger, better than Burj Khalifa is currently being set up in this location that I just mentioned. And that is where we have prepared an apartment for you where your view becomes something better than the current Burj Khalifa. So if you're a Maverick, you've been able to do 20 million sales, and we do have a lot of Maverick already that will perform this before even getting to your 15 level. We have this already waiting for you, just waiting for you to put your signature on it. And this is currently valued at $500,000. If you already have both of them and you're still a maverick, then you want to drive a much more family luxury car, which is now the next step. You now drive a Macan, super amazing GTS, but you want to take your kid and your wife, which you can use a Macan for that. We're now moving it a step further to give you a Benz G-Class G63 AMG 2022. This is one of the super amazing family luxury car, super fast. I love it a lot, and we're going to reward you with that also. This is currently valued at also $500,000 as part of the benefits. Now, if you are much more a maverick and you're able to step into lifestyle bonus 8, you now have all of the benefits of a luxury car, but we want to move you beyond a GTS. We believe that if you should get home in 30 minutes and GTS takes you home in 15, we want to make sure that you get home and spend quality time with your wife or partner in 10 minutes. And to do that, we want to give you a Ferrari F8 Triple 2 2023. And because in Tafabot, we're always flying, right? This is how we've always run from the beginning. If you're thinking of an idea, we're already implementing it. I'm already seeing some comments in the live section. A user asked about when are we going to have auto compounding? That is already a function that is waiting for the next release. By the time you're thinking about it, Tafabot is already building it before then. So we want to make sure you're as fast as Tafabot. Then you're going to be receiving the F8 Triple 2 2023. If you do go beyond that, this is one car that everybody super, super love. That is the Lamborghini Urus. It gives you both luxury, it gives you both speed, it gives you both family atmosphere. This is a super amazing car. You're going to be getting the Urus 2022 if all of your team achieve 27 million in total sales. Someone is asking, why are there different levels of cars? Is that we want you to step beyond different levels also. And if you do go beyond that to lifestyle bonus 10, we want to take it a step further. This comes with two packages. Number one is you're going to get a golden visa in Dubai. Now, a golden visa is the highest level of residency in United Arab Emirates that makes you as the level of a citizen. So you're going to be receiving that, and that is for 10 years to be in Dubai. You have super advantage of having a golden visa. We're going to be preparing this for you and handing over to you. And to also add to that, we're also going to be giving you the Rolls-Royce Cullinan 2023. This is the combination of everything you want to call luxury. So when you're coming out from your apartment, you're going to say Rose, and then your Rolls-Royce answers to you and meets you where you need it to drive. If you go beyond that and you get to lifestyle bonus 11, this is the point where we want to shake your hand again, like Doctor said, not just with a card this time, but we want to give you a cash gift of $1 million to tell you you've been an amazing leader, you've been a good maverick, and you've achieved the highest level of Tafabot at this point. You're going to receive $1 million cash. Doctor, I'm going to leave it to you at this point to continue. I've spoken about all of the cards like you talked about.
Yeah, awesome. Awesome. So guys, so that's it on your screen, and that's it that we have worked out for you. And right now, I know someone is imagining, can I do this? Is this possible for me? And I want you to, there are these two Jewish guys who were given a Nobel Prize in 2019 for developing a very new discovery on cancer treatment. All right. So I read about it because I love research a lot as a medical doctor. So I always try to follow trends. So they were asked to explain what they achieved. So there's something called Li5, ELI5. It means explain like I am five. So it's Einstein's way of saying that if you cannot explain something to a 5-year-old child, you don't really understand it. So no matter how complex something is, you should be able to find a way to explain it in the very simplistic way. And if the smallest person in understanding can understand it, then you truly know what you are talking about. So they used an Li5 approach to explain it. And they said that they just developed something that removes the brake system in the immune system. That what causes that the immune system is unable to attack cancer cells and keep them at bay is that when they try to function, something tells them hold on. So they said that what they just did is not that they developed something that works on cancer, rather they developed something that allows the body immune system to function at the fullest capacity. And when I listened to that, I said to myself, wow, this also applies to people and their lives. Many persons are stuck at where they are because they have a lot of brake pads. They want to give their entire selves to something, and all the what ifs start coming. What if it doesn't work? What if I fail? What if I don't? What if that? What if that? And I made a decision sometime in my life that I'm going to live every day as though it is the best chance I have to maximize any opportunity I come across. And since I took that approach, I stopped postponing all my experiences. As a matter of fact, you have Tafabot today because of this mentality that is running the organization. There are many reasons why we shouldn't have developed this. There are many ifs, but we abandoned all the ifs. For 2 years and 7 months, we invested $742,000 without making a profit in building Tafabot, in the engineering, in all the technology. Everything for 2 years and 6 months. We kept building, we kept failing, we kept trying, so that some of you don't just think that the Tafabot team is just one amazing geniuses that are just doing that. No, no, no. It took us 2 years and 6 months to come to the first breakthrough of what was launched on September 12th last year. At a point, it was as though it wasn't working, but somehow we told ourselves, no need for the breaks. Let's give it everything. And the mantra is if you give it all it takes, you get all it contains. So ask yourself right now, what are you gaining by living this conservative life? And more so, people lie about things and give their whole hearts to it. Right now, you have something you can beat your chest and convince everyone around you to jump on it. So nothing is hindering you right now. If you're in a community where radio can gather people, go on radio and talk to people. Start doing YouTube videos. Utilize every opportunity and platform you have to just talk to people. Somehow, your network will spiral out. And because this has nothing to do with shipping a product to China or shipping a product to Indonesia or shipping a product to Nigeria or anywhere, you see that you can share this opportunity on the internet. And people could just join Tafabot from different places through your link. Just wake up every day talking about it. Put it everywhere you go. And somehow, it will shock you the power of a compounding effect. Because that's what the unilevel system does. You just told 5%, you didn't know that one of them is a maverick, you told 400 persons. Somehow you don't know your network is expanding in ways you just can't explain. So just go out there, give it your whole heart, wake up every day. If you are like me, before I sleep, I take a pen and paper. And then there are three major things that I am in my life right now: my God, my business, and my family. And I look at those three and I look at my relationship with the three of them. I'm asking myself, how can I improve this? That's what I do every night before I sleep. So as I'm sleeping, I'm dreaming it. I wake up. If you see my chats with my friend Sam, you'd feel so sorry for us, right? In the middle of the night, ideas are coming. I wake up thinking I have a unique idea, and I'm trying to get to the phone to share with him. He's sharing exactly the same idea on a voice note. Hey, Ovo, look at this. I thought about this. I said, no, this one I was thinking about, and all of that. So I just noticed in my sleep, my ideas are interacting with my with the opportunities that life is already presenting. And somehow the things I sleep thinking about, I wake up and someone is calling me for it. So I've just let myself loose to fly like a bird. I love the way Ada says it. Ada, one of at the top trader we have for the past 4 weeks. She says she's a free bird. And I picked that word from her. So I just want to be that free bird. With every idea in me, I'm putting it everything. So I assure you, it doesn't matter who you are and where you are right now, you have a tool in your hand that if you commit your entire being into it, the results are measurable. But you know the other amazing stuff is that this is blockchain. So everything happening is instant. So there's no dashboard or someone controlling from admin panel and all of that. So I've said all of this to inspire you, encourage you to go out there and be a maverick. Change your life, do something, find a reason. Maybe for your wife, maybe for your son, maybe for your daughter, maybe for your family, maybe for anything at all. And tell yourself, I'm going to achieve a result that I myself would not even believe that I have potential to achieve. So having said all of those, everything you have here on the screen are definition of terms on the things that we've talked about. You may be hearing us talking about holding tank or Tafa fuel or Tafa mirror or mention exchange, Tafa payday. When you read the rest of the document, you begin to understand what each of these means and how they also apply to what we are doing. All right. So remember, we've talked about the safety features on the mirror that guarantees that you can never lose money because you are copying someone. It's not possible on Tafabot any longer. All right. So these are all more, and I will allow you to get the document yourself, go through it, acquaint yourself with it, and let the fire start. Thank you so much, Stefans, for joining on this presentation, and I know you caught a lot of value. And let's get to work. Thank you, Sam.
Thank you so much, Stephens. We're going to take a few questions before we do call it a day. I have one for you, Doctor. A user, Justin,
Okay.
said, if you keep hitting the ranks after the rewards are given, will you build from there for the next rank or you will start from the beginning?
All right. Like I said, let me get to you on that. Very important question you asked because the only way for the system to be sustainable, right? Because this particular income is not a continuous inflow, is a balance sheet that is stored up and we continue to pay money from it. Okay. So if you look here on the screen, can I share my screen briefly? For each milestone you achieve for the lifestyle uh, um, bonuses, let's say you achieve 150,000 sales from your entire team, right? And that qualified you for the business group and the exclusive business club and for the Hugo Boss Research, all right? For you to, once you are done from that level, that cycles out and your balance counts again from zero. Your team achieves, what's it called? Another 1 million or whatever the next rank is, you also get for that. Why is that important? Remember, from that $150,000 sales, you have 15 generations of people. So we're going to, from that same balance, continue to give and give and give and give and give and give till that money is exhausted. All right. So that's why each cycle you go through, if you pick a bonus from it, you've cycled that from that particular pool of funds and you start from zero to count afresh. That's the only way to make it sustainable and it doesn't become a pyramid scheme. All right.
Amazing. I hope that is clear for user Justin um, on how that works. Also, someone is asking, what if I choose not to take any bonus? Can I just let it run and decide to wait for the Tributo F8? Quite an
Okay. If it,
interesting one.
okay, someone chooses not to take a bonus. No, 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 no. It
Any
doesn't work
bonus,
that
I
way.
just want the F8. Can I wait for that?
No, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. You have to keep, because the idea not only because it doesn't work that way, but we want something that stimulates excitement in the community. All right. So imagine that there is someone who sees when you got the first data vehicle that we gave out. For someone else, that's a dream car. It will inspire the person to grow and to take action. You understand? So if we postpone all your rewards to the very end of it, it may take maybe several months for you to get there, and it will not create the excitement we want in the community. So it's all about rewarding and creating the fun and making everyone feel that they belong. So for every rank level you get to, or the lifestyle bonus you get to, you have to claim it and then qualify for the next.
Amazing. Isa asks, is this total fund from my side or from my team? I believe Doctor clarified that this is 100% from all of your team, which means that this could be achieved by even people that you don't know. Just like Doctor said, the beauty of the uni level is that you could refer someone who later brings 5,000 person that you don't even know. You start benefiting from that also. There's a
Yeah.
few other
Sam, can I say
technical questions.
something?
We'll take. Yes, please, doctor.
Yeah, and the very important stuff is everyone needs to even look and see that to qualify for the leadership rank for the lifestyle bonuses, the first criteria is that you are at level 3. And guess what level 3 is? That is the rank, the third rank. The third rank simply, let me get to it. The third rank simply requires you to have 10 users you have referred directly and 50 persons you have referred indirectly. So what would just mean is that we want as many persons to qualify for it, right? So for example, for 150 persons to sign up from 15 generation can happen in 2 days, right? So it means you already qualified. You are just waiting for that volume to now happen. So many persons will qualify for it so easily without even making so much effort.
Absolutely amazing. From user Tunde, you said, I once thought that if I have $5,000 for trading, I shouldn't use it all. I should use just 50% so that I can have more money if the market goes against me. Can I use all my capital with auto leverage? Absolutely, that is correct. You can use all your capital with auto leverage. And that also leads to another question from another user. You said if you use all your capital with auto leverage, where will auto leverage get the capital from for the opposite trade? Amazing question. How will auto leverage cover up for the capital? So, auto leverage uses its own unique technology to know at what point, even if you put in $5,000 into the market, at what point to withdraw capital that will be enough to cover up for auto leverage. So you don't have to worry about that. It still takes the same money from the capital that you specified for that particular bot to run.
Yeah. So in addition, I think for this user who is asking this, can you hear me, Sam?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. I also think he may also want to, maybe he has never even understood the basic concept of auto leverage. All right. So I think that's even from where his question may even be. His question should even be, I believe, what he's asking is how does auto leverage work, right? Because if you understand that, then you wouldn't ask this question. The word auto leverage means it started without a leverage, then it started
Yeah.
leveraging. So you're not the one who executed the leverage. The trade.
Said we're going to take just three more before we do call it a day. Uh, is it possible for us to see our monthly P&L just like we see the daily user prayer? That is absolutely amazing. We're going to look into that. And right now, you can see your general P&L, but you're seeing it through the chat. But I understand what you mean. You want to see it as a figure, just like you see the daily and the total. So we are also going to put that into consideration in the next update. Then Isa is asking, can I upgrade my license at any point, doctor?
Yeah. As a funny, the funnier part is you could even upgrade in a way that is not good for us, right? So, so what do I mean by that? We're saying all of this because it doesn't hurt the system, but yeah, let's say you have a license and $100 license, $500 license, and you've used it for 6 months. For some other platforms, if you upgrade, it simply means that you have 6 months more remaining. But for Tafabot, that's not the case. If you upgrade, it begins to count another 12 months from the day you upgraded. So you can upgrade at any point in time, and it doesn't put you at disadvantage. Rather, it puts Tafabot at disadvantage, but it doesn't matter because your advantage is our advantage. Okay, so yes, you can upgrade at any point in time you choose.
Amazing. 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 It's been a great time. And lastly, for the user that asked about auto compounding, that is already on the way in the next Tafabot update. Doctor, it's been an amazing time.
Yeah.
Today being the launch of compensation plan. We believe that it is so much amazing. And like Doctor said, there's no reason why we shouldn't share this amazing invention and innovation to the world. So right now, we're already watching out for who is going to be the first leader, who wants to take the first detour dashing. That is very, very particular to me. Who wants to take the first Hugo Boss? I wear one in particular, and it's an amazing wristwatch. It takes you to another level, just puts you at a class. Who's going to be the first? If you're going to be the first, we want to know from you. We want to see your work. We want to see your action. And who is going to be the first to visit the Tafabot Dubai HQ on the Tafabot luxury vacation with your partner? So there's so much more. You want to start building your community. Doctor, I like to say that
Yeah.
in the way we've grown in Tafabot over the past months, it is not just like every other system out there. Tafabot is one system that every other user feels like the head of Tafabot, and the head of Tafabot feels like every other user. It's a much more community-driven system that we've built over why, which is why if a user says something today, we're attending to it the next day, right? So when we call Tafans, it is not just you, it is that we are all Tafans. So as Tafans, we want to spread this news. We want to tell everybody about this great innovation and how they can make profit. Like Doctor has said, this has no limits, no barrier as to you need to send a product, you need to ship a product. There's no barrier as to how much person that you can reach to get into Tafabot and start earning this reward. Doctor, do you have any last word before we do call it a day?
Yeah, I want to celebrate all our leaders. I want to celebrate our very strong leaders across different spaces. I'll just mention a few names just so you know I value you so much. I want to thank Mr. Mike Ajao. He's an amazing leader overseeing the entire West Africa for what happening in Tafabot. I want to celebrate Mr. Innocent Daniels. I want to celebrate Hiron all the way in UK, Eric. I want to celebrate Afetsi. I want to celebrate Chawa, Ada. There are so many of you. If I don't remember your name, it doesn't mean you're not dear to me. I value the work that you all are doing, and I want you guys to know that there is no limit to what is very much possible for you. And keep giving it your best, and raise leaders like you and help them to enjoy what you're enjoying. And if you're listening right now in the chat room and you are imagining, why haven't I seen this all this while? I want you to know the opportunity is still as fresh bread, right? It's just from the oven. Okay. As a matter of fact, you are meeting us at the best moments. Okay. There were users who had joined us 7 months ago, 8 months ago when we started. It hadn't been this excellent at this point. There were times we were encouraging users to use stop losses. And yes, you could take a stop loss on Tafabot and all of those. And they were there. They stayed with us till right now. You don't need any of those because the anti-safe system, anti-failure system is top notch. But you right now, you didn't have to experience any of those. You're meeting us at the best of our time. So take advantage of it and build amazing communities. If you are listening in the chat room, I want you to just give us some words, excitement, just express how you feel. I want to see it in the chat room. I want to go back there, read it up myself. I want to see how you feel about everything that you've heard so far. In one word or two word or in a sentence, can you express how you feel about all you've heard today? We want to get those feedbacks from you. Sam, thank you so much for having me on the call.
Thank you, Doctor, for joining. And once again, thank you to all Tafabots, leaders, and community. We appreciate you all. See you all in our next section. Once again, the comp plan is live. You're going to be receiving all of the documents right after this section. So you can find it on the website and in the various community. And it is currently effective on your current Tafabot app. See you again.